Stop. I don't like it. Stop. Hey everybody, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time we continued. We made a poem, and then we joined the club, and we got to talking with Natsuki and Yuri, and that's it. That's all. Now we're gonna show poems to our friends. Let's start with Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. That's so. I realized I didn't start a timer. Just a second. Let me check the time. All right, 7:22. Okay. Question? Okay, well, let's get started with the things that I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when reading this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said, well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Aww. By the way, you guys told me that she doesn't die, so it's okay to get invested. I don't trust it. I don't trust you. I don't trust it. If she's not gonna die, something else is gonna get messed up. Y'all are telling me the game gets worse after Sayori hangs herself. You tell me she doesn't die. I don't want to know what happens to her. You don't want to know. But we're gonna find out. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Is that a chair in the closet? Okay. Whatever. Okay. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure it out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. That's a poem we already read. Alright, yeah? I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. I actually do. It's very simple and I like it. It's simple, yet complex. It's nice. I like it. And you have animals in there? Top notch. Alright. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated. And other stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Absolutely. So you did. I guess what more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. With my fang poking out. I don't know. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. But Natsuki's feeling proud, I won't take it away from her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm yawning. At this point, just expect it. I'm trying not to cut. So I'm trying not to go quiet, so I have to cut. And I don't want to cut anymore. Alright. I try to do less of it. I'm trying so hard. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why you ask? I'm just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad, eh? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Sorry, Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's okay, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light. Oh, it's this one. Okay. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Alright. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I was thinking about how last time I couldn't read a couple of the words. Alright. I got it though this time. But it took you a long time to read. Come on, load. Okay. Sorry, my mouse sometimes just stops working. Like, it just freezes up. It's a new mouse too, it sucks. Work, mouse! Work! Alright, there we go. Well, I just don't read it. I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. I like it short. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Nick. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her past remaining place of comfort. Her last remaining place of comfort. Unable to let go of the past. Work, mouse. Right. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy to make you think of that. Whatever. Just remember that it won't be too long before we pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Monica! I don't believe you guys with her either, alright? There's something up with Monica. There is something up with her. Something up. You guys are saying that there's nothing up with her. There's something up. I know there is. I'm not stupid. Okay, I'm stupid, but you know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever. I'm kind of stuck talking now. Hi, Nick. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Nick. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? So it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I like it, Nick. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something that Suki would write. She's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't even give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Really? Oh, that seems mean. So sometimes she loses all her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because of her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. Oh my god. There's gonna be something with food with her. I mean, I already guessed the baking thing, like the cupcakes. There's gonna be something cupcakes, but there's gonna be something with the food. It's gonna be like really, really stupid sad. Oh, alright. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look on the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel the way you know. What? That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. Oh, okay, I said it wrong. My fault. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the Wall. Did we ever get to read her poems before? Maybe I'm wrong here? Alright. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling play tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle. Closing in on me, the air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Oh yeah, we totally read her stuff before. I remember this conversation. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Well, I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. I've been influencing my poems a little bit. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem, a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper, tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Imagine if there's like an Easter egg here where you don't touch your mouse for like 5 minutes and then something happens. That'd be cool. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being... You guys hear that? They like shifted tones. That was weird. Alright, even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Itsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh no, I can't call on Natsuki for this. I was just getting feelings like I miss Sayori. Sorry, I can't call it Sayori. Oh, alright. Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Nick did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Nick liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Nick appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Nick started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you... Stop. I don't like it. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. I need to see what's going to happen. I'm going to let this go. This sounds awesome. What's doing? What is what? I'm sorry, I'm trying to see what's going on. Something's happening. I'm letting this play out. Is this because, like, I chose the Sayori option last time? Is that what's going on here? I guess I should click now, eh? Me? Look who's talking. You want to be edgy? Oh, edgy? Sorry, that's my life. Sorry that my lifestyle's too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend this music. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What is wrong with your head? Why are you guys talking like this? You guys didn't talk like this before. Yeah, go on. Let Nick hear everything you really think. I'm pretty sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, my voice, Nick. Right. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me, as if she just noticed I was standing there. I don't like this situation, okay? It was scary the first time. Now it's worse. Nick, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did... What? Oh, boy. Oh, my God. So I polled you guys. I asked you guys a question. You guys gave me answers. Sayori won the first one, and there's no Sayori option here, as you see. But Natsuki was second place. we're gonna go with Natsuki. Stop this! Why? What is something about to happen? I'm not ready. Hi? Monica? What are you doing here? What are you doing here, Monica? Hey, Nick. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? I don't like this, Monica. Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. Hold up. Let's see. These were the black and white words. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, about whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's gonna be blah 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 blah. And then we chose, and now Monica. All right. Sorry, this video might be a little long. I just wish I was able to pull a little more assertive, be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. I'll choose Monica. I like her. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Nick, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. God. Every word she says, every word Monica, every action she does. God. Alright, anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you'd like. Yuri looks at me as if she wants to say something. She keeps glancing at Monica. You go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. Really? I think Yuri wants to tell me what's going on here. I think Yuri and Natsuki know exactly what's going on here. And Monica is the puppet master. She's like the godfather. She's running things. She has to snap her fingers and everyone barks. I don't know. I'll wait for you to be done. Yuri, blink if you're in trouble. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Nick. It would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Guess I don't have much choice. I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understand. Alright. This is what we're doing next time, alright, guys? Thank you, guys, for watching. I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't. We're going to continue next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and hit that like button. I love you all, you awesome people. I will see you guys next time. Sorry, I thought maybe those are clickable. Maybe there's like a secret there. I don't know. Alright. Alright, see you guys tomorrow.